You're joining me in progress here. I've already made 7 telephone calls because I am trying to get Max an oil change. I've hit a few brick walls.
Well, I don't know what I know or where I should go, but I won't worry. No, it's only money. I travel around without a care, don't take my problems anywhere. Listen, honey, that's just life, ain't it funny?
Top Auto Tech can help you.
Hi, do you do oil changes?
We do.
Can you do an oil change on a diesel vehicle?
Sure, not a problem. What kind of vehicle?
Well, this is where it gets tricky. It's a pretty big vehicle. It's like a short school bus, basically.
Yeah,
so it's.
no, we wouldn't be able to fit it inside, unfortunately.
Oh, got it. Okay, so yeah.
Try truck and coach.
Truck and coach. All right, I will. Thanks. Try truck and coach. I know. I've heard it before. I don't deserve to have a school bus if I'm not going to change my own oil. Right? I made the mistake of going on one of these forums. I think it was one of the ones on Facebook, just all innocently, and said, hey, where do you guys get your oil changed? Well, don't say anything like that with this crowd because there's only one answer. You do it yourself. You can't take a school bus, not even a shorty, to one of those places to get an oil change. Well, guess what? I'm taking my shorty to one of those places to get an oil change. Truck and coach. Hi, I need to get an oil change, and you were recommended to me because I have kind of a big vehicle.
One moment.
Thanks.
Get you over to service. One moment.
Thanks. She's going to get me over to service.
Thank you for calling Middlesex Truck and Coach. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line. Assistance is just a moment away.
It's just a moment away.
Middlesex Truck and Coach. We're serving customers' trucks and dedicated.
I thought that was going to be it, but it's not.
We cut downtime for our customers' dedicated equipment. From a bent bumper to
Dedicated equipment, that's me. My equipment's dedicated.
A repair will get your equipment back to work and do it fast. Thank you for calling.
Hi, and what is this routing?
I had been referred to you guys because I'm looking to get an oil change, and I have kind of a large vehicle.
Oh, you have a large vehicle and you need an oil change?
Yeah.
No, we don't do oil changes, man.
You don't?
No,
Oh,
man.
okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, great. You were recommended us doing them, but thank you.
All right, no problem.
Bye. They don't do oil changes at all. So why am I so lazy? Why won't I just do it myself? Well, I don't know how. I could learn how, sure. But right now, my brain is so incredibly full of stuff that I'm learning. My brain is like a hard drive that's just too full of information, and my brain is like a box of rocks, okay? And you can't cram one more rock into that box, and the extra rock is doing my own oil change. Eventually, all the little silt will come out, all the sand between the rocks will filter out the bottom, and then there'll be room for another rock in there, and that's when I'll learn to do my own oil change. Let's see who else we can find. Let's try this one.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
I never knew all these garages had such fancy phone systems.
Afternoon, it's Great Day Monroe. This is Mike. How can I help you?
Do you do oil changes?
Yes, we do.
Can you do a diesel oil change?
No, we don't do that. Yeah.
You don't do diesel. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye. I'm searching diesel oil change, but several of these places don't actually change diesel oil. They just do oil changes. So why is it suddenly so urgent that I get an oil change? Well, because I can't really confirm that I've gotten an oil change since I left California. I might have gotten one, but I don't know for sure. I asked one of the many mechanics that worked on Max while he was having his little gasoline issue to do an oil change, but I don't know if he actually did it. I don't see it on the itemized bill, and the guy's impossible to get hold of, so I'm just going to have to assume he didn't do it and go get an oil change. Because otherwise, the last one I can document, and I know I got, was back in California at Jiffy Lube in Torrance, California. Yeah, I said Jiffy Lube. I took a ration of on the forums for that, too. But I got referred to that Jiffy Lube by somebody who I really trust, someone who's great with diesel engines and who's kind of like a hero of mine in terms of mechanical stuff. Jiffy Lubes are franchises. You're going to find some bad ones, but you're also going to find some good ones. I think they did a good job. I mean, I got here, didn't I? I drove all the way across the country. Well, I did have to replace the transmission, but I don't think that's Jiffy Lube's fault. Okay, let's try this one.
Hello, thanks for calling Nilsson's Garage.
Yeah, hi, I need to get an oil change. You do oil changes?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay, can you do a diesel oil change?
Yeah, we do diesel.
Okay,
No problem.
now, okay, so my
Okay.
vehicle's a little bigger than usual. It's 9'6" tall.
Okay. It's a little tall, but what kind of vehicle is it?
It's a 4350 cutaway short school bus.
You said school bus?
Yeah, but just a little one, like a short bus. You've seen the short bus.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't do school buses here.
But it's not an active school bus. I'm not driving kids on it or anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We just can't do that. I'm sorry. Better luck at the next place, okay? You have a good day.
Okay, why would you just say, just out of the box, no school buses? I mean, I understand no school buses, working for the school system, but I'm telling you, it's my personal vehicle. Who cares if it's a school bus? See, that's the kind of thing you come up against sometimes. Even RV parks, even RV mechanics sometimes. They don't, oh, that's a school bus. I don't work on those. I work on RVs. Whatever. So I'm kind of running out of options here. Let's see what else there is. I'm going to try Valvoline. It's also a chain, but I think it's time to look at some of these chains. The thing about those kind of places that's great is they work from underneath. So as long as the door's big enough, they don't have to put you on a lift, so the ceiling doesn't have to be particularly tall. I'm going to bet that Valvoline does diesel, so just going to try them. I'm not saying I'm going there. Before I do, I think I'm going to go on some forums and see what I can find out about people's opinions on Valvoline. I realized after spending a bunch of time on these forums and looking at what people had to say about oil is that oil, it's one of those lucky socks kind of things, right? People use a particular brand of oil and it works for them. All of a sudden, that's the only brand of oil that exists, the only one that makes any sense to use. Okay, it's like a ball player who doesn't want to take off his lucky socks. He could be the greatest player in the world, but he's terrified that if he takes off his lucky socks, he's going to lose the next game. And you know what? He might. He might not. But he doesn't want to risk it. See, because those are his lucky socks. And I feel like this oil question is a lucky socks question. Because I think how you maintain a vehicle is what really makes it run 300,000 miles, not what brand of oil you're using. This person swears by Rotella. The next person down the line says Rotella ruined his engine. Everybody's got an opinion and a very strong opinion. And since there are so many opinions, they all cancel each other out. The synthetic versus traditional debate is another debate that occurs. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, no, you should have gone synthetic. But what I determined was that synthetic oil is definitely better. But for my vehicle, it's not crucial. A 9173 IDI is going to be fine with traditional oil. And I found there actually are some people who swear by Valvoline. I didn't find anyone saying anything awful about them.
Thank you for calling Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you never need an appointment.
Never.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance.
Oh, that's good, because I want my quality assured.
Welcome to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You can just stay in your car.
Stay in my car.
Yes, ma'am, stay in your car.
But at the other oil change places, I have to wait in the waiting room.
Well, we let you stay in your car so you know it's being done right before your eyes.
Oh, I see.
Exactly.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we let you stay in your car. Our certified technicians have over 270 hours of professional training, so you know the job's being done right before your eyes, all in about 15 minutes.
Wow.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Okay. But if the hood is up, how am I going to see what they're doing? I might see it better from the waiting room, actually.
We're having a great day at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. How can I help today?
Do you do diesel oil changes?
Oh, yeah, we sure do.
I have kind of a big vehicle. And I'm wondering...
How big of a vehicle is it?
Well, it's not that long. It's only 20 feet long, but it is 9 feet 6 inches tall.
That's going to be...
I don't know if you took the short bus when you were a kid.
Are you in the neighborhood?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to drive on down there. I'm going to see if I fit in that bay. And if I do, I'm going to get me a Valvoline oil change. Well, I really hope this is going to work out because it has to. Here's a little fun fact about Valvoline. Did you know that Valvoline invented motor oil? Seriously, they invented it in 1866. 1866, I mean, there weren't even cars in 1866. But they invented motor oil. Isn't that crazy? Oh, here it is. Hey, so I called up and they weren't sure if I was going to fit in your bay. So I figured
How tall is it?
9'6".
9'6".
She said she thought you were 10 feet, but
Good try.
yeah. Well, I'll go right up to it and we'll see how close I come. Yeah? Yeah.
We got plenty of room.
Okay.
Plenty of room.
I'm good?
Well, I don't know what I know or where I should go, but I won't worry. No, it's only money. I travel around without a care, don't take my problems anywhere. Listen, honey, that's just life, ain't it funny? We'll be happy with who you are. You got your health, and it's got you this far. And wherever you may go, I'll be there to tell you so. We're all in it together, don't know.
So, what's the final word on Valvoline? Let's see. Nice people, seem to like their jobs, very good at what they do. Quick in, quick out, all super easy. Took less than 20 minutes and cost under $100. Yeah, I'm saying Valvoline rocks. Of course, next time I think I might prefer to sit in my mother's driveway and try to figure out exactly how to do an oil change, but no. I'll probably be at Valvoline again next time. You do it your way, and I'll do it mine. Oh, don't forget, we go live every Tuesday night. And by we, I mean we. Like, it's really turning into a nice community of people there. So I hope we'll see you Tuesday at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Come on over, and don't forget to wear your lucky socks.
All in it together, don't